Hello, brothers and sisters, and welcome to The Lasting on Earth. My name is James Scott Shoemaker, and tonight we're going to head on into Course in Miracles, the Foundation for Inner Peace edition. We are on chapter 1 of the text here still, the meaning of miracles, page 12, number 5, Wholeness and Spirit. I'm just going to go ahead and jump on in. If I get inspired, I'll stop and I'll kind of explain my interpretation of what Jesus is saying here. Remember, I'm just your guide, your buddy, your brother, just going to help. We're going to walk together in this. If I get it, you get it. If you get it, I get it, and we get to walk home together. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and jump into our first paragraph here. The miracle is much like the body in that both are learning aids for facilitating a state in which they become unnecessary. When spirit's original state of direct communication is reached, neither the body nor the miracle serves any purpose. While you believe you're in a body, however, you can choose between loveless and miraculous channels of expression. You can make an empty shell, but you cannot express nothing at all. You can wait, delay, paralyze yourself, or reduce your creativity almost to nothing, but you cannot abolish it. You can destroy your medium of communication, but not your potential. You did not create yourself. The basic decision of the miracle-minded is not to wait on time any longer that is necessary. Time can waste as well as be wasted. The miracle worker, therefore, accepts the time control factor gladly. He recognizes that every collapse of time brings everyone closer to the ultimate release of time, in which the Son and the Father are one. Equality does not imply equality now. When everyone recognizes that he has everything, individual contributions to the sonship will no longer be necessary. So right here, I'm just going to stop for a second, and Jesus here is explaining that right now we use time with forgiveness, and we're collapsing the timelines. And when we've forgiven enough, time isn't even going to be necessary for us at all. So it says right here, he recognizes that every collapse of time brings everyone closer to the ultimate release from time. So once we've forgiven enough, which it's just quite a bit of things, I mean, it's a bunch of various upsets and separation thoughts that pretend to be many different things. It might be alcoholism in a family. It might be something about money. It might be something, death, destruction, murder, all the horrible things of the world, pretending to be many. Each one of those things need to be let go out of our mind, and that will collapse time, because time's only created in this world that we've created. In eternity, time doesn't even exist. We're always in the eternal now. All right, guys, we're going to move on into 3 here. When the atonement has been completed, all talents will be shared by all the sons of God. God is not partial. All his children have his total love, and all his gifts are freely given to everyone alike. Except ye become as little children means that unless you fully recognize your complete dependence on God, you cannot know the real power of the Son and his true relationship with the Father. The specialness of God's Son does not stem from the exclusion, but from inclusion. All my brothers are special. If they believe they are deprived of anything, their perception becomes distorted. When this occurs, the whole family of God, or the sonship, is impaired in its relationships. Ultimately, every member of the family of God must return. The miracle calls him to return because it blesses and honors him, even though he may be absent in spirit. God is not mocked, is not a warning, but a reassurance. God would be mocked if any of his creations lacked holiness. The creation is whole, and the mark of wholeness is holiness. Miracles are affirmations of sonship, which is a state of completion and abundance. Whatever is true is eternal, and cannot change or be changed. Spirit is therefore unalterable because it is already perfect, but the mind can elect what it chooses to serve. The only limit put on its choice is that it cannot serve two masters. If it elects to do so, the mind can become the medium by which spirit creates along the line of its own creation. If it does not freely elect to do so, it retains its creative potential, but places itself under tyrannous rather than authoritative control. As a result, it imprisons, because such are the dictates of tyrants. To change your mind means to place it at the disposal of true authority. The miracle is a sign that the mind has chosen to be led by me in Christ's service. The abundance of Christ is the natural result of choosing to follow him. All shallow roots must be uprooted because they are not deep enough to sustain you. The illusion that shallow roots can be deepened and thus made to hold is one of the distortions on which the reverse of the golden rule rests. As these false underpinnings are given up, the equilibrium is temporarily experienced as unstable. However, nothing is less stable than an upside-down orientation. Nor can anything that holds it upside down be conducive to increase stability. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I just wanted to real quick wrap up what my thoughts are on this section here. Wholeness and Spirit. So Jesus here is just letting us know that it is up to us to continually choose him or choose Holy Spirit on every moment that we have. The truth of the matter is that Spirit has always been love. We're not learning to love. We are love that has just forgotten that we are love. So all of the mind thoughts and all the different things that we've created in this world of separation is really bogging us down. It's like we have an oil slick all over us, and bit by bit, when we choose Holy Spirit and forgive the thoughts of separation, either they be pain, upsets, anger, pain, fear, all those emotions that come up throughout the day, when we hand those over to Holy Spirit, and it's easy as saying, Holy Spirit, please take this thought away from me, it is done. And it's bit by bit, because we've lived so long in this world of pain that we believe that is our truth. And we hang on to that because it's really all we have known for a long time. So handing it over bit by bit, things, we get cleaned off per se. Like if we're covered by an oil slick or tar or something like that, Holy Spirit takes that off. And it's really happening all in our mind, of course. So we let it go, and the pure part of us, the part of love that has always been there in spirit, starts remembering what we are, and then it makes life so much easier, because we no longer are dependent on our past to create our now. What is in our past is past, and what in our future, of course, is unwritten, because we don't need to know anymore what the future brings, because we're allowing Holy Spirit to guide us out of the dream. Like I said, we've been blind so long. It's very important for us to realize that we do no longer need to even worry about planning the future, because the future a lot of time is based on our fearful past. So handing it over to Holy Spirit will bring much peace to our mind. That's what Jesus is wanting us to do, is to become whole in spirit. This is wholeness in spirit. So we want to be whole by remembering that we're love, and trusting that we are that spirit. And when we do that, our life can become joyous and happy again, and we can just walk on home to God. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Peace be with you. I love you, brothers and sisters, and I will see you on the other side. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one, which is The Illusions of Need, and that's number 6 on page 13. The Illusion of Needs. I'll see you then, guys. All right, bye-bye.
yourself from the birth to the dirt. Prepare yourself for all it's worth. Prepare yourself from the birth to the dirt. Prepare yourself, the last ego on earth. Prepare yourself from the dirt to the birth. Prepare yourself from the birth to the dirt. The last ego on earth.